Lyrical chaotic truth speaks fireworks, inflames the air. Flash and burn like acid rain. Truth won't bend, it won't break. Voices rise, it can't be changed. Like sunlight, it's a flame. Solid souls can't ignore. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Storm in the calm, the world will move. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Revolution becomes a groove. In the shadows he stands tall. Echoes loud through every hall. Darkness falls, but his light calls. Can't shut down, can't fall. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Storm in the calm, the world will move. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Revolution becomes a groove. In the shadows he stands tall. Echoes loud through every hall. Darkness falls, but his light calls. Can't shut down, can't fall. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Storm in the calm, the world will move. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Revolution becomes a groove. In the heart of the unrest, truth will rise, it won't detest. Voices blend in rhythmic quest. Lies will fade, truth will manifest.
This is what I said to him. CT.
All the bones on there. Cause I got what's wanting to be my friend. Must be the money. People I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out. This must be the money. Must be the money that's got them on my side. Must be the money. Must be the money. I'm never going wrong. Must be the money. Must be the money that keeps me looking fly. Must be the money. Must be the money that's got me cruising in style. Must be the money. Must be the money that's got me rolling so smooth. Must be the money. Must be, cause I got folks wanting to be my friend. Must be the money. People I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out. Must be the money. Must be the money. I've got so much bling. Must be the money. Must be the money. 26 with all this wealth. Must be the money. Must be the money that funds my lifestyle. Must be the money. Must be the money. The party's at my place.
Give me a beer out the refrigerator. Give me a beer out the refrigerator. Give me a beer out the refrigerator right now. Hey, give me a beer out the refrigerator. Come on, man. Give me a beer out the refrigerator.
Get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up, guys. EAE, what's up, buddy? EAE, salute to you, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way, buddy. Says, if something happens to CT, I'm going to the upper room with him. Bruh is the only thing I have to look forward to in these days. Salute to you, EAE. Positivity is coming your way. Thank you so much. Bobby, what's up, man? Bobby says CT salutation. Salute to you. Deja, what's up? Salute to you. CT on a Sunday. Yes, I am here on a Sunday. DMville, salute to you, buddy. Positivity is coming your way. Marcel says, what up? What up? Salute to you guys. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video, guys. The store is, I believe the store is now, the store for the merchandise is now available. So please go check out the merch. Also, go over to Just the Guys podcast and subscribe. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. We're going to have fun today on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. You guys are an incredible audience. Salute to you all. Let's see. Mel, CT's mods are so corny. I have no idea what you are talking about. Cliff, salute to you, buddy. Positivity is definitely coming your way, guys. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Let me know how the mic sounds. Let me know how the camera looks. Salute to you all. Who else do we have? Woody in the building. Salute to you, Woody. Swish. We have Swish in the building. 7 Still. Salute to you. A serious menace that needs to be dealt with. Salute to you. Scott, what's up? 7 Still. Salute to you, buddy. Positivity is coming your way. Scott says salute, CT. What's up with you, man? Salute to you. Fly Piper is in the building. The video was wild. It makes me think that back in the day, some brothers did harm white women. Deja is in the building. Salute to you, man. Positivity is coming your way. Get the likes up. Today's episode will be about the Di-Quan. His name is Di-Quan. A menace to society by all accounts. He lives in New York City. Not New York City, excuse me. He lives in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been to Charlotte a couple of times. Beautiful, beautiful state. And I'm sorry, Charlotte is the city, excuse me. I've been to North Carolina. I've been to Charlotte once, maybe twice. I can't or cannot remember. Beautiful city, but we have a menace on the loose in Charlotte, North Carolina. Menace to society. And this show is about situational awareness. Situational awareness could have helped those 2 women walking down the sideway. What is this at the top of the screen here? Okay, give me a second, guys. Hold on for 1 second. Get the likes up, guys. Maybe I need to stop sharing it and then go into it. Give me 1 second, guys. I have to make a correction. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, we're good now. We're good. Here we go. Today's episode is about situational awareness. John is in the building. Lawrence, salute to you. Hail to Emperor Ticklish CT. Thank you so much. Situational awareness. This guy, Di-Quan, he's on camera. You can look up the court records for this guy. His family has come out and said, we have wanted him to be institutionalized years ago. And the system has done nothing about it. You can't or you cannot blame this on anything else other than the judges who have let this animal out repeatedly. So we're going to talk about that today. If any ladies are from the Charlotte area or North Carolina area, please call in. Bob says Di-Quan. That's all I need to know. What's up, Bob? Guys, go over to the Gospel of Bob and subscribe. Salute to you, Bob. Salute to you, man. Positivity is coming your way. Bob says, yo, Q Film Media says, why don't black men who are supposed to be protectors of the black race do something? I have no idea what you are talking about. Today's episode has nothing to do with black people. It has nothing to do with protecting black anything. You can call in. Salute to you, man. Don't mind if you call in. You do not have to be on camera today, guys. Please call in. Please let's use good language, meaning don't use any vulgarities. But let's get the show on the road, man. Salute to you all, man. Happy Sunday, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Bob says, Piper, you were thinking the same thing. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. Ewan says CT in the chat and the chat. Salute to you, buddy. Thank you guys so much, man. I'm sending out positivity to you all at the speed of light, guys. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. These two women, put a one in the chat if you know about this story about this Di-Quan fella, this sharecropper, if you will. He's a menace. He's a miscreant. It is not hooliganism with this guy. He's an animal. But he's an animal that should have been locked up a decade ago. His own sister even said it, Bob. His own sister said he's a paranoid schizophrenic. What's up, Duwale? Salute to you, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way. He's a paranoid schizophrenic. He has a history of violence. So if the family has argued this point, if the family has contacted the courts and other services, why is this menace on the street? Why is this menace on the street in the first place? He's dangerous. I can't even show, or I cannot even show the video of that poor female that got her wig split. And I'm not trying to make fun of it, but she did get her wig split. She's laying on the ground. This poor 115-pound female on her way to visit a friend in the hospital. She had her little balloons on her. And I am not blaming the woman. I am not blaming the other woman. But ladies, if you are in the Charlotte area, you have to be mindful of that particular animal. No more forgiveness. Cross the street. Even if you are not for sure, or you are not sure if someone fits his description, cross the goddamn street. You got to cross the street. You have to do it. That poor woman, I hope she is okay. I hope she has no lifelong brain injury. I don't believe that she would. But the poor woman did not practice situational awareness. This guy, he's walking down the street. He's talking to himself. And I know we all have our little earpieces now. I grew up in a different generation. I grew up with real people walking down the street talking to themselves before the earpieces. And I knew you can pretty much tell if a person is a nut job, if they're talking crazy. The moment she saw that guy, she should have backed up and immediately ran across the street. It would have saved her in that particular moment. In that particular moment, Seven Still. You have to practice a level of discrimination when it comes to situational awareness. And what I mean is, here goes a young woman. She's walking down the street. Here comes a guy. He's disheveled. His hair isn't kept or kempt, whatever the word is, right? He's talking to himself. He's flailing his arms. That in itself is an indicator. Let me get the hell across the street. If you are a young woman, particularly a lot of liberal women, you're gallivanting across town. Let me see real quick. Hold on for 1 second. Miss Jill says, I'm in Charlotte. Let me see who this dude is so I can warn our daughters. Yes, Miss Jill, if you want to call in, the link is dropped. This is for you women in Charlotte. This guy has been let out by your judges. And what appears to be, I don't look like he's attacking men. He ain't that goddamn crazy, but he's attacking people, and he's attacking frail women. Imagine if that had been an elderly woman, a woman in her 70s on up. Could that K-word her? When you get up there in age, a fall, man, that could be it. So you people in Charlotte, you guys are doop-de-doop walking around. You got to be mindful. Miss Jill, you can call in. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Seven Still says, you are doing a public service, CT. Thank you so much, man. Miss Jill says, remember, that lady that got deleted on the train was in Charlotte, too. Another paranoid, schizophrenic Charlotte Mecklenburg court system let out. Miss Jill, please call in. I want people from Charlotte to call in. You don't have to get on camera. You could just call in, because this is very important to all of you people living in these big cities. For the most part, Savage with the $10 super chat. That's my natural instinct when I see you on screen, CT. That didn't hit. But the super chat hit. Salute.
Must be the Monday that's got them on my side. Must be the Monday. I'm never.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that super chat. Jill, Miss Jill. For the most part, a lot of big city living is peaceful. For the most part, it's peaceful. But when you have 500,000 and up in a city, the numbers are just there for the amount of crazy that exists amongst any human population. Let's be honest about that. As a man, more than likely, I do not have to worry about certain things happening to me. Yes? I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about somebody grabbing me into an alley and touching my booty. I don't have to worry about that. I don't necessarily have to worry about somebody stealing my purse. I don't own a purse. I don't have anything to pickpocket. But a lot of women, you have to remember, you got to be mindful. You got to do it. You have to do it. You see a guy, he's not wearing a suit jacket like myself. He's not wearing a suit jacket. You see a guy, he's not really shaved well. You see a guy, he's talking to the sky. He's talking to the sky. You see a guy and he has like a predatory stare at you. You gotta run across the street. You have to stop thinking that everybody is like you. You have to stop doing it. I'm going to give you a few examples. Savage with the $2 super chat. The bear should protect them. Salute. Randall says CT knows he has a nurse. I don't. Okay. Bobby says CT. I think that dude was suffering from a schizophrenic disorder. Yeah, he was. He was. I've been out. I've gone to nice little fancy restaurants. If I go into a restaurant and people are eating a certain way, I'll walk the hell out. Oh no. Oh hell no. Oh what? No. If people have their bib tucked into their shirt right here, you see that? If people have their bib tucked into their shirt right here, like they have their napkin tucked into their shirt right here. If people are wiping their mouth with their napkin and put it on the table, if people are picking up certain food items with their fingers, I got to get the hell up out of here, because I know that there's a level of civility. I know that there are individuals in here who are not as civilized as I am. They're not as civilized as I am. If they are not eating with the fork in the left hand and the knife in the right hand, and they're not surgically cutting their food, I'm going to keep an eye out on that person. I do that a lot. If I see you as a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman and you are scooping your food like a 3-year-old, my eye is always on you, because you are not that civilized. The more we pretend to be the kings and queens of society, the comfortable I am around you. But when you show me a primordial behavior, when you show hunter-gatherer behavior, when you show me that you are a primate, even though we are primates, even when you show me these things, I'm crossing the street. And this is what a lot of ladies should start doing. Chris, what's up, buddy, with the $5 super chat? Give Chris a big thumbs up.
Must be the Monday that's got me rolling so smooth. Must be the Monday, must be, cause I got folks wanting to be my friend. Must be the Monday, people I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out.
Chris with the $5 super chat. Mr. CT, you get it to be like Mr. Be Brave. Mr. Be Brave will leave or move tables if a black family sits next to him. Seven says, I have seen you eat with your fingers. The only thing I eat with my fingers are chicken wings, and you're supposed to, but there's a way that you're supposed to eat with the wing too. There's a way that you are taught to eat with the wing, but I don't do all that. It's too much. But this guy, a lot of these liberal women, they act as if everyone is civil. Everyone is civilized. And this is what gets them knocked out. This is what got, unfortunately, and I'm not saying that, I'm not blaming the victim here. I'm not. But there's a level of picking and choosing who should be in your space. And a lot of liberal women, they just don't get it. This guy, Di-Quan, he couldn't exist. I don't believe Di-Quan could really do what he has done in a red area. I just don't believe it. And I believe for some reason his schizophrenia wouldn't work there. That's why I don't believe in that schizophrenia nonsense. When I'm out and about, if you are talking loud, if I'm out and about and you are not wearing certain types of clothing, if I am out and about and your hand gestures, your eye movement is not civilized, I'm leaving. And I'm a man. I am a man. And I would leave. So to these women, you should be able to see a Di-Quan, that guy, a mile away down the street. A mile away. What's going on, Petty Pendergrass? Salute, buddy. You should be able to see this guy a mile away down the street. I've been at bar, me personally, I'll go to a bar. It could be a sports bar. You know, I've gone to, don't get me wrong. I don't want you guys to get it twisted. Don't think I'm super uppity. I'm not. But if I'm at a sports bar, somebody sits next to me and they order a certain type of beer. Check, please. Can I get the check? I don't want to sit next to this person. Let me get an MGD. Let me get a Miller High Life. Hey, check, please. Check. If you are not ordering Stella, if you are not ordering a Great Lakes, if you are not ordering certain types of beer, I can already gauge your personality. People with high impulse behave a certain way. Scotty says MGD isn't that bad. Come on. American Man says it's Blue Moon low class. No, Blue Moons are good. Now, if I'm sitting next to a person and they order a Blue Moon and the orange, I'll spark up a conversation. Hey, how you doing, pal? It's a behavior thing, American Man. It's a behavior thing. And a guy that, where's this guy at? Where's this guy? Here goes the guy, Di-Quan. This is the guy, Di-Quan. I'm walking down the street. The first thing I can see, his eyes. CT, how can you tell that he's off with his eyes? These are eyes of a violent predator with no question. When I'm out and about, I smile. Hey, how you doing, pal? Hey, how you doing? Hey. When I am out and about, when I'm walking down the street and other people are walking towards me, there's about a distance. About if a person's walking up and he's about 10 feet up and he smiles, oh, that's a good guy. Hey, how you doing, pal? How you doing, buddy? But if a person is walking down the street and they about that 10 feet radius, about that 10 feet parameter, and they haven't smiled yet, get the walking across the street. That's a dangerous person. And this is the situational awareness that I believe those females lacked that day. Not blaming those women. But what I am saying here, you gotta be on the lookout. If you are a female and a man is not smiling about that 10-foot radius, you better be on the lookout. You know, if you walking down the street, you're a woman, and, you know, and a man, he, you know, hey, you know, man, that's the person may be violent. It may commit a violent act right there on the spot. It's up for the man, and I'm gonna say this as a man. It is up for the man in every situation on a street. If a female is walking towards him, you gotta at least smile. You don't even have to necessarily look at the woman, but smile. Men are violent. We are violent. We are animals. We are violent. You got to remember, man, we have 100,000 years of primitive behavior. Our ancient ancestors were hunters and gatherers for thousands of years. Thousands of years. It's still in us. It's still in us. That is why I say you have to cover it up. You have to cover it up. You have to cover it up. Grooming, posture, clothing, and politeness. This guy, I'm telling you, I've seen the Di-Quan. I've seen the Di-Quans, man. They're walking down the street. I get that, man. I will cross the street. I'll cross this. I will cross the street in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. And, you know, a lot of these women, unfortunately, liberal, they are not taught this. Or they are taught this, and they pretend that it's not a reality when in fact it is a reality. It is a reality. It is a reality. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, Di-Quan. He has the stare of death. He has an empty stare. He has a stare of hatred. And I get it. A lot of women, you know, I don't want to say a lot of women, but there are women, that, you know, they don't see this. They don't see this. And unfortunately, bad things can occur. Di-Quan is a bad person. Miss Jill, if you can call in, sweetheart, please call in and get on. You don't have to get on camera, excuse me. Bob says, CT, can you do that impression again? Man, hey, across the street. Unpredictable. You don't know if this guy is unpredictable or not. Don't take your chances with this guy. If you are in the Charlotte area, because more than likely some liberal ass judge is gonna let him out. If you see this guy cross the street, he could be rehabilitated. No, he cannot be a rehabilitated, liberal, stupid woman. Well, it's society. No, it's not society, dumb woman. This man is unhinged. He's violent. And you would be stupid to walk down the street knowing what he has already done to women that he himself has recorded, yes, and to continue walking on the same sidewalk. You'd be stupid. You'd be stupid to do that. I'd rather, if I was a female, I'd rather cross the street than to take a chance. So what if you cross the street? So what? You're gonna hurt some. You're gonna hurt a man. You're gonna hurt a guy. If I were a female and any guy that fit the description of this guy, mean mugging, his hair, you as a female, you should not care about a man's feelings. Oh man, she crossed the street on me, man. No man cares. I've had people cross the street on me, women. You cannot take your chance as a woman. I'm telling you, you can't do it. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. You gotta cross the street as a woman. You have to be discriminatory. If a man is not wearing work clothing or work clothes, or he's not dressed in business attire, cross that street. Cross. Cross. Cross the street. Don't take the chance, women in Charlotte. A lot of women in Charlotte are professional women. Oh, I'm just going to go to work with my little professional job and walk past. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. You have people out here that would like to do nothing but hurt you. So I would not take that chance. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Here we go.
I'm Colin Mayfield.
And I'm Vanessa Rufus. First tonight, the Dilworth community is on edge after a man was arrested, accused of randomly attacking women and filming it all.
And police say 32-year-old Di-Quan Hunt.
Di-Quan Hunt. Di-Quan. That's the same look he had on his face when he was walking down that street. And those silly liberal women. Hell no. I'm not laughing at them. I'm just saying, man, you live in a beautiful community. It is nice and sunny outside. The squirrels are running across the street. The birds are chirping. And here come this guy. and you continue to walk straight ahead, you are some type of stupid. Anybody. You have to be some sort of stupid. There is no law that says you have to smile. But there is a certain social structure that we have created as urban or urbanites. We live in these big, massive cities. We live in these big, massive cities. We don't know everybody. So the comfort comes from, hey, how you doing, pal? Hey, how you doing, buddy? Hey, I know I saw you. Your name is Scott, right? There's that level of professionalism, social professionalism. You have to do it in these urban areas, these cities. See, me, I'm smart. See, I already know about human nature. I know that it was no more than 3 or 4 generations ago. Most of your ancestors were sharecroppers. I mean, let's be honest about it. Most of Americans come from sharecroppers. You know, and if you go even farther back, most of you come from peasants. It was only, education, sophistication, that was really for the royal people who had like a 1,000-year head start. Then the royal people got bored. Hey, why don't we civilize the peasants? And, eventually the peasants became civil, all of us. We are all really still peasants, but we don't have to continue, or we don't have to continue to be that way. And we don't. We don't. So a guy like, I'll tell you a story. Happened to me one time. I was at a party in college, and some, a lot of times you'll get some dudes that don't go to the college, but they'll come up there to chill. I'm in the parking lot. Well, I'm coming from the party, and there's some dudes in the car smoking weed. They didn't go to the college that I went to, the university that I went to, I could tell. And I said, hey, man, how you guys doing? The one dude said, man, you don't know me. You know what I did? You know what I did to this you don't know me guy? Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob, you still in the chat? Hey, Bob. Where's Bob at? Hey, Bob, you know what I did to that guy? I told the police, hey, man, it's some dudes out there smoking drugs in the car. And I don't know what happened to these guys. But see, that's the kind of person that I am. I'm like, yo, whoa. You are on my territory. We don't do you don't know me here. Oh, absolutely not. No, this is my territory. We are sophisticated around here. I greeted you. The standard greeting is, hey, how you doing, pal? Not, man, you don't know me, man. I don't know you. Watch this. Now, CT, why did you tattletale on these weed smokers? CT, why did you tell on the weed smokers? Well, first of all, I'll tell you why I told on you. You're in a vehicle. You are in a vehicle smoking a substance that is currently illegal. Are you okay? So, people say, well, I thought smoking weed was legal. Well, are you allowed to drink while you're inside of a car while running? No. So wouldn't that apply to smoking weed while the car is running? Is not the car running? So you are putting a substance in your body while the car is running, dummy. Mr. You don't know me. Okay, Mr. You don't know me. Watch this. So I'm doing that to protect the community, the overall body politic. Because if he has an attitude with me, and I don't know, I don't have any beef with this guy, or I don't know this guy, then that would mean that he doesn't care about the overall community here that he is a guest in. He's a guest. Is he not a guest? Is he not a guest? So your behavior in that moment, that interaction, led me to make the ultimate conclusion and decision. Let me go ahead and tell on this dude. Because if he's ignorant towards me, and I don't even know him, then what would he do to somebody that he may view as weaker or whoever in a place where he don't even belong? And he doing drugs in the car. He's doing drugs in a car, and all I did was, hey, how you doing, pal? Man, you don't know me. Whoa, okay, Mr. Drug Addict, Mr. Weed Smoker, Mr. You don't have to speak back to me in an orderly fashion. Watch this. And I tattletale on his ass. I said, hey, man, I'm just telling on you, dude. I'm a tattletale. I'm a tattletale. See, now I had the little weed smoker, and his buddies said, hey, how you doing, man? I'd have kept walking. Wouldn't even thought anything about him. But you smoking drugs in a car, which is illegal to do. You're not supposed to smoke drugs and get high while a car is running. Yes. Just like you're not supposed to drink while the car is running or have your keys in the car while the car is running. You're doing something illegal. So you're going to disrespect me. Watch this. Hey, officer, these guys are in the car doing drugs. Oh, where's the car? Oh, right around the corner. It's that gray Toyota Camry, license plates 43X246. Have a good one, sir. Watch this. I'm going to show you who you are. And this is what happened with this guy, Di-Quan. This is exactly what happened with this guy, Di-Quan. People are too afraid to snitch. And it's not even snitching, really. Snitching is only when you yourself are a part of a criminal organization. That's snitching. But telling on somebody or being a tattletale is following the law. It's allowing for order to continue. If he's rapping out loud, you should tell management. You shouldn't call the police. Tell management. Let management deal with the rapper. Even if he was singing out loud. Speaking of singing, did anybody see what's her name? Martha Reeves singing the national anthem? Jesus Christ. So this guy right here, he's walking down the street, disheveled looking. He's not wearing a suit. He's not wearing work clothing, attire. He's hollering and screaming. Somebody should have immediately called the police on Di-Quan. Excuse me, officer, there's this crazy guy walking down the street. He's about 6 foot. Name everything that gives a good description of this guy, ladies. He's threatening violence on people. He's on such and such an intersection, such and such. You got to tell on some people, man. So, ladies in Charlotte, do not allow yourself to ever be in a situation like those two ladies who were, one was assaulted, it was horrible. Then the other one was running around the car, fearing for her life because people failed to tell on them. People failed to tell on this guy. And them failing resulted in a poor woman being curb stomped by this sharecropper. He's a sharecropper. He's a hunter-gatherer. That a person like me, I can see a Di-Quan coming from 5 miles away. That's how good I am. That's how good I am. I discriminate. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I discriminate. It's nothing to do with race, religion, yada yada yada. It just has everything to do with the combination of factors. The way you talk, the way you walk, your hair, your eyes. Republic Room, salute. I discriminate. If I am out and about, and again, Republic Room, I'm going to say this. If I see a restaurant full of people eating like children, I'm out. Hell no. Because I already know it's going to be, I'm in a room full of pretty much adolescents. People eating like, no, let me get up out of here. I have to be around a more sophisticated environment. I don't want to be around these people because these people will eventually complain. They will have attitudes, fights. The waiters and waitresses, their behavior towards me probably will be a result of how people treated them here. Let me get up out of here. I don't want to be around these people. So you have to look at it this way. Di-Quan is a menace to society, Republic Room. Republic Room says, never dismiss your gut instinct. Pastor Buck, salute, man. So Di-Quan is an example of situational awareness gone wrong, Republic Room. Gone wrong. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video.
Is this man who is seen in now viral videos punching women without any warning. Court records show he has a history with the justice system.
WCNC Charlotte's Jesse Pierre is joining us live in Dilworth tonight. Definitely a frightening situation here, Jesse.
Absolutely frightening, disturbing, so many different words to describe what happened. But, you know, for people who walk these streets every day, what happened is hard to shake. And although there's been an arrest in the case, folks I spoke with say their sense of security is shaken.
I mean, it's a very disturbing and sickening situation. It's terrifying for everybody.
The viral video of a woman attacked in the middle of the day has left many in this tight-knit Dilworth community on edge. Now, we are only showing screen grabs from the suspect's Instagram page. The videos are too graphic to air.
The fact that, you know, it's daytime, it's busy on the street, and so you think that that's a certain level.
See, this goofy woman right here. Republic Room. This is the type of goofy woman that probably would be in that same situation. Take off the sunglasses. Oh, they're prescription. Take off the sunglasses, ma'am. I shouldn't have to do that. Take off the sunglasses. Depending on the type of community, street, you want to really be on the lookout. You need all the vision available, or that you have available. Yes. You want all the vision that you have available. Lady, you live in a society of animals. Men are violent, ma'am. So you want to be able to clearly see men and how men are dressed, how men are looking. You can't see into the eyes of a man if you got these silly ass sunglasses on, ma'am. That's the reality. You said my sound is low. Oh, it is low. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I just put it up. Thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Di-Quan. Salute, buddy. Thank you so much. Jesus Christ. Republic Room says many men, all races are. Yeah. Republic Room, let me tell you something. I don't know what it was about me as a kid. Every male is dangerous. Every single man has the potential of deleting. Every single man. I myself do not underestimate men. An able-bodied man, even if he's a midget, man, that's a dangerous dude. That's a dangerous dude. Absolutely. That's the way I look at every single man. And that's the way that women should look at a lot of guys. Men are dangerous. Men are dangerous. There is a danger factor. T says facts. The hell, I listen. If no other man will say it, I'll say it, T. Every single man has thought about doing a lot of damage. Not to necessarily women, but just damage, period. A boss, another man. Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt. Will he act upon it? Maybe not. But men are dangerous. And this goofy woman walking around with her sunglasses, put my sunglasses on. You silly ass woman. Don't do it. T says, what's up? Here we go.
Level of security in and of itself. And so for that to be so random.
Police say the victim was walking along East Boulevard last week when she is punched in the face, then drops to the ground. Business owner Bill Godwin says he helped investigators identify nearby cameras that may have helped lead police to the suspect. He's also been in touch with.
See this dude? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. A man that is not smiling in America. America, let's be honest about it. This little cookie cutter, little cupcake country, there is no reason for a man to walk around looking like this. Sorry, it's America. I'm going to say it again. For all the ladies, this isn't a war-torn country. This is not a third world country. This is not a country of hardships. No man in this country, unless he is putting himself through some sort of turmoil, should ever look like this in this little hunky-dory country. If a man is walking around like this, immediately cross the street. Everywhere I go, hey, how you doing, pal? Hey, how you doing, man? Hey, man, how you doing? Hey, I saw you last week walking down the street, man. If no man is acting like that, man, no. Get the likes up. The neighborhood I live in, unique. I could literally walk down the street. Hey man, how you doing, man? Hey, how you doing? Hey man, how you doing? If somebody doesn't speak to me, if it is a man, I'm probably inclined to call the police. Hey man, we got somebody crazy walking around here. Because you don't know what this person is thinking, you don't know what's on their mind. And if they're walking around mean mugging people like this guy, let's get him off the streets. It's America. What are you frowning for? In an urban area. Duwale says, CT, I'm in Nairobi, Kenya now. Everyone I meet is smiling. No, they're not. No, they're not. You got to prove that, Duwale. No, they're not. No, they're not, buddy. They're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. Petty Pendergrass says, CT, what if he was walking with a smile and fooled the woman into thinking he was a good person? Bro, let me tell you something real quick. It takes a lot of energy to do that. And I doubt that any man would do that just to fool somebody. The most dangerous communities in America, for all of the ladies, is a community of people mean mugging. People not smiling. That's the most dangerous communities. Man, that's dangerous shit. When people ain't smiling, I'll go into a business right now, and if people are not smiling, more than likely half the time I'll just walk out. Why aren't you smiling? Why are you unique? Why are you not smiling? It's a question that I have for a lot of people. It's America. We have the highest GDP. Some of our cities in this country are just absolutely beautiful. We have incredible infrastructure, incredible systems. We have all types of rights. There is wealth beyond imagination. Hell, even if you're poor, you can eat really good in this country. There should be no reason why individuals in this country, in urban areas, walking down streets, should not have a smile from ear to ear. Especially in wealthier communities, which would have been this community. Why aren't you smiling? Give me a second, guys. Why aren't you smiling? Dilworth. Here. Dilworth is a neighborhood in Charlotte, right? Dilworth is a neighborhood in Charlotte, right? Okay. The median household income range in Dilworth, $143,000. The median home value in Dilworth, $632,000 to $1 million. I'm gonna say this again to all the ladies out there, particularly. This sharecropper was in Dilworth. It's a neighborhood in Charlotte. The median household income is $143,000. The median home value is $1 million, or between $632,000 to $1 million. I'm gonna ask a question, particularly to these liberal women. You couldn't call the police on this guy for what reason and what reason alone? This guy should be smiling from ear to ear. He's in a wealthy community. Boy, you better smile. Even if you have to pretend. Because if you are not pretending and you are walking around like this, me personally, I'm a man. I'm calling the police. Hey, we got this guy out here. I don't know. He's not smiling. Is he breaking the law? He's about to break the law. Maybe you want to bring somebody out here to check on him. The cops in a neighborhood like that, trust me. Trust me. The cops will come out to just check. Trust me. Because I've done it before. My wife was on the walk. She said it was a guy in a car that just happened to stare at her the wrong way. I told her, call the police. Yeah, call the police. It's you cannot say call the police. Call the police. Have the police check it out. Because if he's normal, right? So have the police check it out. Call the police. You are in a neighborhood where the average home cost $1 million, and this sharecropper is walking down the street, me looking like this, and you just and you didn't cross that street, you's a fool. And again, I am not blaming the women. I'm just saying they should have had This is why a person like me is needed. To those ladies, if you are watching, you mean to tell me that you thought that it was normal to no. And he wasn't smiling. He was talking to the sky, and
The victim's family.
She seems to be recovering, but it's a really tough situation for them too.
Detectives identified the attacker as Di-Quan Hunt, the same man seen in multiple videos circulating online, showing other attacks of women.
Yeah, that's terrible. It makes me feel unsafe.
it makes me feel unsafe. It makes me feel unsafe. Here, look at it.
Attacks of women.
Yeah, that's terrible. It makes me feel unsafe.
It makes me feel unsafe. CT, why are you making fun of him? I'm not making fun of him. That's how he sounded, right? Makes me feel unsafe. Makes me feel unsafe. Makes me feel unsafe. It just makes me feel unsafe. Here for the tea. Makes me feel unsafe. Here, listen to him again.
Other attacks of women.
Yeah, that's terrible. Makes me feel unsafe.
Makes me feel unsafe. Oh my God, you're a man. It's a man. A man should never feel unsafe. As a man, what you should feel is the need to understand the situation of that community. We got this guy here. He's walking down the street. He's talking to the sky. He is not smiling. Let's call the police on him. That's what you should have said. We need to start calling the police on people not smiling, not waving their hands. Hey, how you doing, pal? Forget that unsafe stuff here for the tea. Forget that unsafe talk. That, sir, is your community. Call the police on anybody that doesn't look like they belong in that community, one. And two, somebody who was out of order. He was out of order that day. But everybody's just running by. Here he come, Di-Quan. If I was one of those women, I would have saw him like a mile up. Officer, there's this guy. He doesn't look like he belongs in this community. That's what I would have done. He doesn't belong there. You could tell. Well, why doesn't he look like he belongs, CT? Is he smiling? Is he? Look at his gestures. What are you talking about?
For women walking alone, kids.
Court records show Hunt has been in and out of
domestic violence, breaking and entering, injury to personal
the
property.
criminal system for years. He has prior convictions for assaulting an officer, disorderly conduct, breaking and entering, and assault with a deadly weapon. Records also show multiple past charges of assault on a female and domestic violence protective order violations, but those were dismissed. While the arrest is a major step in the investigation, Godwin says it brings relief.
Now, to this silly community of Dilworth is, let me see. How many people live in Dilworth? 10 to 12,000 people live in Dilworth. To the Dilworth community, if you are listening, to the Dilworth community, this guy, Di-Quan, needs to be persona non grata. Persona non grata. Every time Di-Quan is in this community, all of the citizens, because I'm pretty sure all the citizens know, persona non grata, an unwelcomed person. Di-Quan needs to have the police called on him every single time he is in that community. That's what I do if I lived in that community. Oh, officer, that crazy guy's here, Kabluka. That guy's here. The police there in this community need to get phone call after phone call after phone call after phone call every time that kid is in that community, every time this man is in that community.
But not peace of mind.
It's a sad and disturbing reminder that we always need to be aware of our surroundings.
Now, CMPD says the investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information, or if you believe you've been victimized by Hunt, you should contact detectives.
Here, good. Give me a second here. Give me 1 second. Give me a second here. I gotta find a video.
Right now, a man is behind bars for his violent attack on women.
Give me 1 second, guys. Who is this real quick? Juan, what's up, buddy? With the $5 super chat. Salute to you guys. Give Juan a big thumbs up, $ emoji. That's just one incident. Charlotte has a lot of incidents like this and domestic disputes.
In Dilworth, police say in a social media post, Di-Quan Hunt was seen punching a woman on the sidewalk before running off.
Now, thankfully, she is expected to be okay. We have seen these videos, but chose not to air them due to the graphic nature. WCNC's Richard Devane joins us live from Dilworth with the extensive criminal history that follows Hunt.
Yeah, ladies, good morning to you. Good Friday morning, everyone. As we said, we're not going to show you that video, but this area right over here is where it happened at. Imagine one moment this woman was just walking, minding her own business. She actually said hi to the person.
Damn, I didn't even know she said hi to him. I had no idea that the woman even spoke to this sharecropper. I discriminate. I'm not going to lie to you. If you do not look sophisticated enough for me, I don't speak to people. I won't speak to you. I'm prejudiced like that. Oh shit, yeah. You look too disheveled. You don't look like you belong in this neighborhood. Speaking to people is an invitation. You are inviting them into your realm, your reality. You are opening the gate for them to do something to you. That barrier of stranger really is a protection barrier. You got a guy, he's walking down the street, talking to the clouds. He's screaming and hollering and he's mean mugging. What on earth would you say, or why on earth would you say, hi? Liberal women. Liberal women. You need to stop that. Don't do that. To any liberal woman watching, which I know that they're watching, don't do it. Don't do it. You have to ignore. All of you liberal, left-leaning or left women, you gotta stop thinking the way that you do. Hey, how you doing? No, stupid. Don't do that. Sheena, what's up? Don't do that. that will get you hurt. Di-Quan is a sharecropper. He is a primitive man. He is a hunter-gatherer that is currently living in the 21st century. He's living in the second quarter of the 21st century. Don't do that. Don't open yourself up for attacks. That's like me going back in time, going back to Cro-Magnon or Neanderthal. Hey, how you doing, Neanderthal? What are you talking about? I would never even speak to them. They're primitive. Guys, go over to Just the Guys podcast and subscribe. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. I did not know that the victim said hi. That in itself leads me to believe that a lot of these liberal women just really, they are really out to lunch. If they think that these people are civilized. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Juan, salute to you, buddy, for the super chat, buddy.
And then she was assaulted. Take a look at the picture. Moment this woman was just walking, minding her own business. She actually said hi to the person, and then she was assaulted.
You got silly ass liberal woman. Liberal women, you gotta stop with this dumb shit. Men are violent. If Di-Quan had a Starbucks cup in his hand and if he were smiling, hey, how you doing? But he didn't have a Starbucks cup in his hand. He was not smiling. He had a mean mug. You should have crossed the street.
Take a look at the picture right here. This is the person that police say has a lengthy criminal history, now facing an assault charge after posting video of the attack on Instagram. The CMPD arrested this man, 32-year-old Di-Quan Schafar Hunt, after video showed him punching a woman, knocking her to the ground, then repeatedly hitting her. The video posted to his Instagram account. Investigators say the assault happened here at the end of last month on East Boulevard, right near Euclid. Hunt is expected to face an assault with a deadly weapon charge. Now, court records show he's been arrested multiple times in Mecklenburg County, including on assaults, weapons, and probation-related charges. It's important to note that most of those assault charges and domestic violence charges were dismissed. We can tell you, fortunately, that woman who was assaulted appears to be getting better, and we continue to hold out hope that she gets much better. But of course, she's got some violent memories of what happened right here. We're right here in on East Boulevard. This is Richard Devane.
You see how he's dressed? You see how he's dressed? That's how you do it. He's walking down the street. If he's smiling, but Di-Quan, absolutely not. Guys, get the likes up. Happy Sunday to you all. Positivity is definitely coming your way, man. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Wait a minute. Give me 1 second. I thought Fox News had a one, or had one. Excuse me, not had a one. Hold on for 1 second. Give me 1 second. I thought Fox News did. Hold on, let me see. I thought, yeah, let me look up Fox News. Here we go. Fox. Here we go. Give me one. Maybe they didn't do it. I thought they did. Maybe they didn't. Okay. Let me see. Swish says the sad part is if that someone stepped in to save her and beat him up, they would have gotten into trouble. That's why you got to call the police. This little neighborhood, they have to make a collective effort. You have to call the police before these things even happen. Hey, officer, we got this guy. He's walking down the street talking to himself, talking to the clouds. He's yelling obscenities. Can you go check it out? That's how you do it. Can you check it out? You got to say, hey, can you check it out? You can't say he's got a gun. He's selling drugs. You can't do those things. You got to say the secret language to get certain types of people out of a community. Can you check it out? See, when you say check it out, that is an indicator of one thing. This person doesn't belong here. Can you check it out? Mike, salute, man. Thank you so much for the membership. Salute, buddy. Thank you so much. You have to say, can you check it out? Can you check it out? Check it out is coded language. That means he doesn't belong here. He's dangerous. This person is disorderly. See, if a person belonged in your community and something happened, we have a little disturbance over here, officer. Yeah, it's a little disturbance. My neighbor, blah, blah. The kids in the neighborhood, a little disturbing the peace, a little bit of hooliganism. The police will, okay, let me go over there to see what's going on. This might be, but when you say, hey, can you check it out? You will get a better response from the cops. Trust me, I've done it before. Hey, officer, it's some kids walking around here. Can you check it out? Oh, they don't belong here. They are doing something deviant. Playing music loud out of a Bluetooth or smoking drugs walking down the street. That's when you do. Can you check it out? Can you check it out, officer? See, that guy right here, Di-Quan, he's a check it out guy. He's, hey, yeah, officer, this guy, can you check it out? Oh, yeah, I got you. And you will be surprised how officers respond to you. I told you the video is horrible. The video is absolutely horrible. And you know why that video happened? Do you know why that happened? Because none of these people in that neighborhood had the balls to say, officer, can you check it out? Those are some powerful words. You don't really need to say too much. Can you check it out? Oh, okay. I got you. You don't have to lie. You don't have to exaggerate. You don't have to make things up. But there exists coded language This guy, he didn't smile when I passed him. He could be, can you check it out? Oh, I got you. Then the police will check it out. They'll drive around. They will, a lot of times they won't engage unless an individual has committed a crime. But had someone said, hey, can you check it out? The cops would have 2 or 3 cops would have just drove past Di-Quan. Can you check it out?
So let's turn our attention here in the Dilworth community, because the Dilworth community is on edge after a man was arrested accused of randomly attacking women and filming it all. Police say 32-year-old Di-Quan Hunt is a man seen in viral videos punching women without warning. Court records show that this isn't his first encounter with the justice system. Jesse Pierre is live for us in Dilworth. Jesse, this is a scary situation.
Very scary situation. I'm actually in the area where this happened in Dilworth. And so you're imagining you're just walking, minding your own business, and out of nowhere, a person passing you by just punches you in your face. And in the incident that we saw on video, she ended up knocked down to the ground. And this man, Di-Quan Hunt, is recording these videos, making multiple videos, sharing it on his social media. And also there are other videos of other attacks also on his social media. Now, the most recent incident here in Dilworth happened last week, and he was arrested yesterday. CMPD says they are looking and have been investigating several of those videos and attacks. But again, very disturbing thing. I've been speaking to folks in the area, and they tell me that when incidents like that happen, it just kind of it's a reminder to sharpen up your awareness, right? When you're out and about, because violence can happen anywhere, right? And so when you are walking, making sure you're alert, making sure you're watching around you, videos or phones down and things like that, because again, you just never know what could happen. Now, I did hear that, one of the business owners in the area did speak to the victim in that most recent video, and she is recovering from her injuries, obviously, probably very much shaken up after everything. But again, just a very frightening situation for folks in this area. But there's another thing. They're also questioning, his criminal history. The last time I believe he was arrested was in December of 2025 for multiple charges, but misdemeanor charges. He spent, I think, about 90 days in jail for those. And, I spoke to a defense attorney. He says, the man, did the time for the charges he was charged with or what he was convicted with, so there would be nothing more to have kept him even longer, even if he got the max sentencing and all of the charges that he's had in the past years, he would have still been out in our community. So it brings up other things, right? That, what else could be done to help deter these crimes, to help.
The way you deter the crimes, news reporter lady, is a neighborhood like that. I don't want to name some of the communities that I've been or I've visited throughout the years of me, going to different states, but there are little towns, little nice vacation towns, tourist towns. You want to know why they are so peaceful? Scarlet letters, shaming tactics, a lot of these towns do. For example, there are towns that I've gone to, little touristy little towns. If you steal, they'll have a big ass picture of you, and they'll put it up on the wall somewhere. They'll be like, this guy's a thief. Man, that is a strong deterrent, because now that picture of you stealing, they don't have to even call the cops. They just put it in every single store in the little town. Everywhere you go, you better have a mask on or something because you're going to be recognized. Some places don't even let you in if you are wearing a mask. Hey, get out my store. I ain't even do nothing. Hey, man, the business right here gave me this photo. That's you. Get your ass out my store. I've seen that. And a lot of these liberal cities, unfortunately, they don't do this. A lot of these liberal cities like Charlotte fail to do these things. A lot of these businesses need to have a network. You see this guy right here? He's always in front of my store hollering and screaming at the sky. So every business owner in this community, everybody should know whenever this person comes around, call the police, go outside with a broom, get your ass away from my store. Everybody should do it. Get your ass, every place a person like this goes to, that's the first sentence that this person should hear. Get your ass away from my store, motherfucker. Even somebody crazy will eventually get the picture. You don't even need cops at this point. You got to treat a lot of these types of people bad because they've done bad. Get your ass away from my store. What? Get your ass away from my store. Go out there with a water hose if you have to. Go out there with the water hose. Start spraying people. That's what I do. And so the thing is, man, somebody like this who has he has a repeated history of vagrancy, hooliganism, antisocial behavior. You have to start as a community treating them bad. One of the problems in America is we don't operate like other countries do. You can't act like this in other countries. Scarlet letters, shaming. A little community like that of 10,000 people, the average home is $1 million. You mean to tell me this one person probably causes all the problems, or he has caused the problems? Get a billboard, put him on the billboard. If you see this guy, treat him bad. You don't have to do anything criminal. Just treat him bad. Call the police on him every time you see him. If he's in front of your business, scoot him away. You liberals need to listen to a conservative like me. You got to treat these people bad. You got to stop having so much love, so much compassion, so much empathy for them. They don't have empathy for you. Look what he did to that poor woman. Could have K-worded her. Imagine if that was an elderly woman. You see, he's not targeting men. How crazy can he be? See, crazy is this. Crazy is why don't you go into the police station and hit one of the cops then? It's so crazy. A lot of people, oh man, that's crazy. Even somebody crazy and say, man, that's crazy. Because they're not crazy at all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Get the likes up, guys.
Support or, provide resources to folks. There's a question of mental health as well. He doesn't seem like he's in his right mind in the videos as well. So what could be done in that sense? One gentleman I spoke with in this community also talked about increasing public surveillance and videos.
Now liberal reporter chick. Now we are talking. That's how you do it. Or that is how you do it. Excuse me.
Like, I know he knows that that's a tough thing right now, but would more cameras?
You heard her. Now you heard what? Now there goes the weakness. She said, "Oh, that's a tough thing right now." No, it's no, liberal reporter woman. It's not a tough thing to do. You do it. Di-Quan ain't going to some red town in Texas doing that, and they don't even really have cameras. Probably he's doing that to you, your kind, because of that weak shit you just did right there. Oh, that's a tough thing right now. See, that's why Di-Quan does it, because he saw that weak shit you just did. Oh, that's a tough thing right now. God forbid we have cameras. No, you use cameras for what they are supposed to do. Record, surveil an animal like Di-Quan. Stupid. That's what you do. Thank you. I know it's a good point. Salute.
More surveillance in the streets, would that help deter crime? So there's a lot of different questions, but overall it comes down to safety, and people want to feel safe in their communities, in their homes, in their areas that they walk by every day. Nick?
I knew.
So let's turn our attention
I
here.
knew a lady in East Cleveland, Ohio. She had a coffee shop. And I could give the name of the coffee shop because it doesn't even exist anymore, but it was called Bean Coffee. It was owned by Joe Little, who was a Grammy Award-winning singer, and his business partner. And you can look this up. I'm not making this shit up. It was a guy one day. Now, East Cleveland, Ohio, is a suburb of Northeast Ohio. It's a horrible city. Low GDP, no economic future, in any of the near future. No economic future. A place that you would like to avoid if you ever come to Northeast Ohio. However, this lady in Joe Little owned a coffee shop, and it was a crackhead one day. You know, he smoked some bad weed, man. I don't know what he smoked. I was in the coffee shop, and he smoked some bad weed. I mean, some bad weed. And he came back in there naked. He came, you know, he was in there, went out, smoked some weed, poof, came back in naked. She told him, "Get your ass up out of here," you know, and he's out in the street naked, just running around, you know, running into traffic on Euclid. He's on Euclid. He's running into traffic on Euclid, high on weed or whatever, some bad weed or whatever. And, you know, the cops tasered his ass. You know, they tasered him. I'm in the same coffee shop about a week later. This Yoko comes in. And what do you think the owner of the coffee shop did? She said, "If you don't get your ass up out of here," she didn't care. That he's like, "Man, I ain't even high today." She said, "Get your ass up out of here." Every time. She said, "You can never come back in here, some bitch." She didn't say some bitch. She was a very nice older woman from the deep south. but she said you could never come back in here. That's how that community needs to treat this Di-Quan guy. Hey, Jack Slaw, stop doing that, bro. Stop. Hey, just do one. Just do one. Just do one long message, man. Stop doing that. She said you could never. So that's how that community needs to treat Di-Quan.
Last week.
Let's see what this guy has to say.
So I've obtained all of the arrest records for Di-Quan Hunt, the man who was brutally beating white women in Charlotte, North Carolina last week. And I want you to tell me if you notice any sort of a pattern here. Okay. So December 2012, Hunt is arrested for assault on a female. Case is dismissed. July 2017, Hunt is also arrested for assault on a female. Case is dismissed. That same month, he's arrested for violating a domestic violence protective order.
Yeah, Unique, your mom is correct. In the 1990s, before you were even born, Martin Lawrence was, I mean, he probably was up there with Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson. He was super famous in the 90s. I think he had a stroke or something. He's not even the same person, but he was very famous. You know, like he was an A-lister. He had an incredible TV show, and he was doing movies, but I think he had suffered some sort of stroke or something happened to him. He probably smoked something, but yeah, it happened to him too. It happened to him too. Yeah. But your mom is definitely correct.
Case is dismissed. November 17th, 2017, Hunt is arrested for assault on a female again. Case is dismissed again. That same month again, another domestic violence protective order violation. Case is dismissed. January 2018, another domestic violence protective order violation. Case is dismissed. So just so you're counting, 6 cases, all 6 violence against women or domestic violence protective orders, 6 dismissals. Okay. Now let's skip ahead to 2019. Hunt is arrested for discharging a firearm in the city, injury to personal property. Both charges are dismissed.
Who is the judge that keeps on dismissing his cases? This judge, and this goes out to anybody in Charlotte, you got to recall that judge. That judge is dangerous. Whoever the judge is, I'm assuming it's the same judge. This judge is dangerous. If this judge continues to allow this individual to roam the streets, man, the only question, what next?
Okay, June 2019 again, same month. Hunt is arrested for discharging a weapon into an occupied property, which is a felony, plus a felony probation violation, which means he's already on paper for something else. This time, he pleads guilty to both. In July 2020, he is sentenced to 20 to 36 months in prison, but the sentence is suspended. He never goes to prison. Ever. August 2024, Hunt is arrested for breaking and entering, injury to personal property, misdemeanor probation violation. He's found guilty on all 3. 90 days in prison is his sentence, but he's already been sitting in prison when they arrested him. So he's released that same day that his sentence comes out. No extra time in prison for that. All right, September 2025. Hunt is arrested at a terminal for simple assault and disorderly conduct. He's convicted in November of the disorderly conduct. He goes to prison for 11 days. Credit to time served, and then he's released. November 2025, just a couple months later, Hunt is arrested for assaulting a police officer and resisting arrest. He's convicted of the assault, and he spends, get this, 6 days in prison. Yes, 6 for assaulting a police officer. He's credited to time served and then released. Okay, 1 month later, December 2025, Hunt is arrested for trespass in the second degree. Case is dismissed. Same month, December 2025, Hunt is arrested for assault with a deadly weapon, communicating threats, and carrying a concealed weapon. He's convicted in March of 2026, this year, on the assault of a deadly weapon with concealed carry. He spends 89 days in prison. That's it. 89 days in prison. The other 2 charges are completely dismissed. Credit to time served, so he's already been in prison this whole time. And as soon as the sentence comes down, boom, he's released. So we have 13 arrests. 8 of those arrests are thrown out entirely, just dismissed entirely. All of those, by the way, were assaults against women and violating a domestic protective order. What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? This man has spent a total of 196 days in jail. Okay. Not a single one of those was time served going forward. He was already in jail at the time that the sentence was handed down. And they said, all right, you spent enough time in jail. You don't need to go to jail any further. You can get out. He had 20 to 36 months in prison suspended. So nearly 3 years of time he should have been spending in prison, completely suspended. He has 3 arrests for assault on a female, 3 arrests for violating a protective order. Okay. He fired a gun into an occupied property. A police officer was assaulted, and he has an assault with a deadly weapon. And the total additional time this man has spent in prison is 0. 0. This is a failed system.
Yeah.
This has got to stop.
Yeah. That's pretty absurd. That is pretty absurd. Let me see something real quick. What is his name? Di-Quan. Jesus Christ. Di-Quan. I can't show the, I mean, I don't wish I could show the video. The video is horrible, to be honest with you. But if anybody from Charlotte is, Chris, what's up, buddy? Salute. Chris, salute, buddy. With the $5 super chat. Mr. CT, what upsets me? Why do women wait 6 months to a year or more to say they were actually assaulted? I couldn't answer that question. I'm not a woman. I don't know. I've always found it to be interesting. Why is he free? Because of liberals. Liberals. That's why he is free. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Hold on for a second. Is this it? Hold on for a second. Charlotte is trying, Charlotte is trying as hard as they can to become Baltimore without the crappy baseball team. It's very interesting, man. Interesting. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me a second here. I'm just trying to find something real quick. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Avil says, wait a minute. Said he's probably a do funny who hates women. Probably so. Ain't hype for me, guys. I gotta do something real quick in the back end. Gotta give me a second here. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Give me a second here. Mike from Boston says they need to put the Negro in the dirt. You got you can call in, Mike from Boston, guys. Hang tight for me, guys. Hang tight for me real quick. I'm just looking for something real quick. I'm sorry about that, guys. Give me 1 second. I wonder if that video is even up. I want to do something real quick. I'm just looking for something. Give me 1 second. That's not it. That is not it. Where's it at? Where is it at? Hang tight. I'm looking for something real quick. Hang tight for me, guys. Hang tight for me, guys. I gotta do something real quick in the back end. Other than that, man, salute to all of you, man. Positivity is coming your way. I might have to do it on the back end. That's not it either. Give me a second here. Nope, that's not it. Hang tight for me, guys. I gotta take care of something real quick. Give me 1 second. Not 1 second, but let me do something on the back end. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Where is it at? View channel. Go to oldest. I don't even think it's even there anymore. Oh, it is here. Where is it at? Where is it at? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it either. Let me see. Emeralds. I want to play something for you guys that is hold on for a second. That's not it either. No. Wait a minute. Which one is it? I'm trying to find this old video from a long time ago. Hold on for a second. I want to play this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Give me a second, guys. You gotta bear with me. I know I'm never this long on pauses, but hold on for a second. That's not it either. What about this one? Yeah, I'll do this one. What about this one? Here, we could do this one. I'll make this public. Hey guys, I'm gonna do something really new, right? I'm gonna do something new for you guys. Kung Fu CJ, CT, the judge is waiting for a victim to delete him. Yikes. All right. All right. Is it available now? Oh.
I'm gonna get right into
All right, guys. I'll be back. I'm gonna do something
topic
new. I'm gonna do like
and
an old
discussion.
school thing for a minute, then I'll be back with the main topic, guys.
I'm gonna try to rock out all night, but I'm gonna get right into it. Useless college degrees to avoid. The Kevin and Sales Red Pill Comedy Hour. And I call it the Comedy Hour because most college degrees are a joke. Most college degrees are good for nothing but toilet tissue. I'm going to go over a multiplicity of different degrees. I'm going to go over stories about myself and people that I know from years ago. I'm going to really dibble and dab into the uselessness of college and college degrees. Now, a lot of people are going to say, please don't talk about my degree. Please don't talk about my degree. But I'm going to dibble and dabble with everybody today. Now, again, the only degrees that I think people should ever major in are degrees that are going towards career fields that are high paying, like being a specialized medical doctor. You know, if you specialize in some sort of, like you're a cardiologist, or the whole idea of, or maybe to become a surgeon. But even just being a simple medical doctor, generalized medical doctor, might not even be enough anymore. Degrees like engineering, if you go for civil engineering, that's not enough anymore. You need to go for like industrial engineering. You need to go for the specialties that will pay the most. But right now, I'm about to dibble and dabble in useless degrees and which degrees to avoid. If you are a kid, if you are 15, 16, 17 years old, and you're still in high school, I implore you to really look at society now. Society is totally different from what it was when I was a kid. We didn't have social media. We didn't have multiple ways to make money the way that you guys have it now. You guys can play video games and make money just live streaming the video games. You guys can go on YouTube and make money live streaming. We didn't have that back in the day. There is no point in going to college to get into massive debt to get a worthless ass degree. These college degrees are not going to get you financially free. They're not going to get you wealthy. And most times, you're going to have a regular ass basic job that you could have already had if you didn't go to school. I'm going to dibble and dabble in all of that. Now, this may offend people. This may shock people. Kevin says, please don't talk about me today. I'm going to unsubscribe. Well, unsubscribe then, because this is not the show for you. Because I'm going to be absolutely insulting. I'm going to talk about not only you, but I'm going to talk about myself, because I don't want a 15, 16, or 17-year-old to make the same goddamn mistakes. One of the biggest mistakes that a young person could ever make is going to some liberal arts college and majoring in some liberal arts bullshit degree. My top bullshit degree, and I'm going to write it down because I'm going to go back over, I'm going to revisit this list. Number one, numero fucking uno. General studies. If you get a degree, or if you are in college pursuing a general studies degree, in the year 2021, you are a fool. You are a fool because I am going to tell you not to do it and give you examples as to why not to do it. So if you listen to me and you continue to want to major in that, you are a fool. A general studies degree is the same as Charmin tissue. It's just good for wiping your ass. Ask somebody with a general studies degree. Hey man, what do you do, general studies, Mr. General Studies degree? You're not gonna get hired anywhere specific. You're not gonna get hired at a Fortune 500 company. You're not gonna get a high level position that the one that you want. A general studies degree is gonna lead you down a path to work at McDonald's. It's gonna lead you down the path to work at a Amazon fulfillment center. I'm not trying to knock those jobs. I'm not trying to knock those jobs at all. But ask yourself, what do you want to do with a general studies degree? What the fuck does that even mean? General studies. People I know with general studies degrees do not work in a high paying position. They do not make a lot of money. Ask somebody.
Guys, get the lights
Hey,
up, guys.
hey,
Share
what do
the
you do with
video.
your general studies
Positivity
degree?
is coming.
Ask.
Rise says, wow, that was so long ago. It was. It was. Okay. Rise. Di-Quan. Di-Quan exist. Danville, salute, man. He said I went for NNA. Yeah. Di-Quan exists because Vincent says you apply for unemployment with your general studies degree. I knew a lot of people who majored in general studies in college. I said, yo. Di-Quan. Di-Quan exists because people fail. It's nothing, Bob. It's nothing. It's just a degree in nothing. You just take electives. Di-Quan exists, Bob, because people are afraid. People are afraid to call the cops when they see out of the ordinary behavior. Bob, we hung out. You saw me, Bob. I was jovial, happy. Didn't mean mug people. Hey, pal, great communication skills. You have to learn to be civil. And I'd argue uncivil behavior are grounds for the cops to be called. You got to call the cops. You have to do it. To all of you stupid liberals. See, me, I call the police. A guy like Di-Quan, whatever his name is, shit, I get the. Where's my phone at? Excuse me, 911? Yes. Oh, there's a guy. He's walking down the street. He's not in work clothes. He's not in athletic attire. He's not exercising. He's not in dress clothes. So he's walking down the street, disheveled looking, cussing and can on. And can you check it out? Kabluka? What street is he on before you Kabluka? He's on, first and second. What is he doing? Go check. Operator, just have the cops check it out. What's up, Ryan? Salute, buddy. Have the cops check it out. He's yelling at people walking down the street. That's what he's doing. Go check it out. The cops. Excuse me, sir. We had a walking down the street. Well, excuse me, sir. We had a call that you were having a problem here. I ain't having no mother effing problem. That's when the cops should immediately taser you. In an ideal world. In an ideal world, the cops should immediately taser you. Di-Quan exists because the cops refuse to do their jobs. Oh yeah, he like, man, I get $1. I'm like, God damn, dude. Don't you see his eating? Yeah, I remember that.
That's the real issue, nigga. That's the real issue, nigga. You sitting here playing with me, nigga. That's the real issue, nigga. July 21st is the real issue, nigga. July 21st, that's the real issue. Nah, don't wave to me.
You see her?
Real issue, nigga. July 21st, that's the real issue. Nah, don't wave to me.
Hold on, I don't even want to show it. Oh, God.
You still talking? You still talking?
Look at this poor woman. Look at this poor woman on the ground. It's hard to watch, Rob. It is hard to watch. And it's only hard to watch because it could have been preventable. You're not walking with a Starbucks cup of coffee. You are not smiling. You just don't belong in this area. But, I'm not blaming the lady, but, this lady, no, you just waved at a Neanderthal. And it damn near cost you your life, sweetheart. I can't even watch it. It's disgusting. Here, watch this. Here we go.
What's up with that McDonald's shit? What's up with that McDonald's shit, bitch? You want to run, bitch? You want to run?
Look at that.
Motherfucker! Huh? I bet you run again, motherfucker! I bet you run again, motherfucker! You said something else? You said something? You said something, motherfucker? You said something? You playing, nigga? You playing, nigga? You fucking playing, nigga? What's up with that McDonald's shit? You Donald Trump, motherfucker, and that other motherfucker who raped my son Elijah, I'ma fucking kill you, nigga! You a fuck, nigga? You heard what the fuck I said, motherfucker? Shut the fuck up, nigga!
In an ideal environment, this neighborhood, 10,000 people. That guy needs to be status non grata. Every time he's there, everybody should call the police. Anytime you see him at a bus stop, he's walking down the street every single time. That guy's here. Well, what guy? Every single time. America, I'm unsympathetic. If all the victims vote Democrat, that is what you get. I'm hoping some liberals call in today. Conservative women don't have to worry about this. Conservative women don't have to worry about this. Because, they could pretend, I worked at a facility where the kids, quote unquote, supposedly had mental illnesses. No, they didn't. They picked and choose. They were told that they had these conditions for whatever reason. And for the most part, it's manipulative behavior. It's a scam. I don't want to, YouTube. I got to be very careful what I say about the medical industry, but it's a scam. Oh man, you have such and such, such and such, such and such. Oh, I do. Oh yeah. The reason why you randomly punched your teacher in the face is because it can be described with such and such chemical imbalance, such and such. They make these lies up for whatever reason. So these kids, they grow up to be this guy. He doesn't target men. He doesn't target law enforcement. He ain't that crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. There are people that are actually crazy and stupid. He ain't one of them. He ain't one of them. Give me a second. My fault, guys. Sorry about that. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm hoping liberals call in today. If you are a liberal, or if you know some liberal women, please have them call in today because they need to hear this, man. I don't need to hear this. Guys don't really have to worry about, guys don't really have to worry about these types of things. Give me a second. Let me find another video.
I want to say viewer discretion is advised. And this criminal, you're going to pay over $100,000 a year to put him in some cushy prison where he'll be raped by Bubba and he'll like it. Seriously, just solve the problem now, solve the problem permanently, get him off the planet. He doesn't deserve to live. He absolutely does not deserve to live. And like I just said, if that was a woman in your life that you were related to or friends with or you knew, I think you'd feel the same exact way. And I think that you do feel the exact same way. Look at his criminal record. 5'9", 220 pounds. I didn't know they stacked SHIT that high. Wow. Well, he's got all different haircuts as well. The spider cut, always a indicator. Di-Quan Mustard, attempted murderer who should fry in the electric chair. I would call your congressman or call your senator and ask him why we don't have punishments for serious violent criminals like this. I know there's been a lot of criminal justice reform and they want to send the social worker out, take care of the problem. Somebody like this, they can't ever see light of day again. And ultimately, a court of law is not serious enough to address his crimes against humanity and innocent people. I want to say viewer discretion is advised. All right. This is not a positive topic, but it's a topic that has to be talked about. We've got this guy. I think his name is like Di-Quan Mustard or something. And he's this like notorious black criminal. He's been in jail.
See, now this guy, he's mentioning black. He's bringing up race. Race has nothing to do with this. Race has nothing to do with this. I don't know why he brought up race, right? There are millions of black men in this country. Millions of black men who go to work, who pay taxes, who are not criminals. I don't know why he brings up race. Race has nothing to do with this. However, this is an issue with just social awareness that women need to understand. I disagree with him on bringing up race.
Like 14 times, like always released. And I guess he's just a paranoid schizophrenic or whatever. He goes out on the street and just punches women in the head and attempts to murder them. He just does it and posts it on Instagram. And it's been restricted now, so people aren't seeing the video as much. I'm about to show it to you. I have 3 sisters. If I saw a random dude punch a lady in the street and basically like murder her, like KO her in the street, and then he's like standing.
Seven says he attacked the women for being white. That is your opinion, but that has not been verified. There's 11 other cases of him attacking women, and it's not verified. There is no. He's never wrote about it. He didn't. That cannot be proven. So I disagree with that, Savage. Salute to you, buddy.
Over, I'm literally bam, 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 bam. Because here's the thing. Oftentimes people say, oh, well, you don't know what was going to happen. He could have stopped and tried to help her, whatever. I just watched him try to attempt murder on this woman.
He did. I agree. It is attempted murder. I agree with him on that. That is attempted murder. There are so many people who have hit their head and died. I knew a guy got into a fight at a bar. He fell back. He was drunk, fell back, hit his head and died. I know another guy who I knew him from a friend, but same thing happened. So you got to be very careful with the heads. Savage said he told the woman she voted for Trump. That doesn't. He didn't say anything about her being white. He said you voted for Trump. He could have just been saying, okay, that doesn't mean that he attacked her because unless he said or he had a manifesto. I'm not gonna say he was attacking these women because they were white. And the lady that was hit looked Asian, to be honest. So I think this guy's a nut job regardless, but I'm not going to say that at all. It wasn't a white thing. Absolutely not. Get the likes up, guys. Here we go.
I'm going to stop the threat. We're going to eliminate the threat because you don't have the right to do violence on other people. They are so quick to say, oh, you don't get a gun. Oh, you don't get agency. Oh, you don't get rights because rights are dangerous for you. You'll hurt people with them. But the criminals that actually do the violent crimes, the violent offenses that break the law, they get rewarded. They get no cash bail. They get let out over and over and over again. And it creates an attitude within the predatory class of people in America that they can just do whatever they want. What'd y'all say? Yeah, I see it on the rundown. Let's go ahead and play this clip number 21.
That's the real issue, nigga. That's the real issue, nigga. You sitting here playing with me, nigga. That's the real issue, nigga. July 21st is the real issue, nigga. July 21st, that's the real issue. Nah, don't wave to me.
Asian hate.
I can't watch it. Jesus Christ.
How'd that work out? Look who's doing it. Doesn't look white to me.
Oh, this is definitely race related. No, American man, it's not race related. It's not. His family has said the man is clinically insane, paranoid, schizophrenic. He's not in his right state of mind. I'm not blaming the victims. I'm not blaming women. But in these urban cities, these condensed ass cities with hundreds of thousands of people, 50 goddamn thousand people probably live in a 2-mile radius in this little area. You have to be aware and you have to look out for men. You have to analyze and be able to read men. This is a male-female thing here. It's not race. It's not. This guy is not going out attacking white women just because they're white. It's not. It hasn't been established that he's doing that. What's been established is he's crazy. Yes. That's been established. It's not race, man. Everything isn't race all the time. Hang tight for me, guys. Hang tight for being in the back. Get the likes up. Yeah, I'm gonna play the video soon.
Yeah, I think he should be drawn and quartered publicly. I think we should stone him. I think we should fry him in the electric chair, bring him back to life, and fry him again.
Is that even possible?
Seriously. Dijon Mustard, Di-Quan Schafar Hunt, you must die. You must face execution. Like, this is just the reality. We either live in a society where we protect the weakest among us, or we protect the worst people among us. And we live in a society where we truly protect the worst people. This is why I'm pro-death penalty. This is why this guy, after a fair trial, of course, it's literally all on video. The attempted murder is on video. He just needs to be executed. It has to be taken care of now so more people don't get hurt.
I agree with him. I agree. Savage, what's up? Go ahead.
CT, use a lion rat. I'm trying to be out here working, and you're up here lying.
I'm not lying about anything, man. You said that he's
CT,
doing it because of race. I don't think race has anything to do with this, to be honest with you.
CT, when you walk up to a white person and accuse them of voting for Trump, that's racially implied. Do you remember those kids in Chicago that abducted that white kid and tortured him because he voted for Trump?
I don't remember that. I don't remember that one, actually.
You don't remember that?
Mm-mm.
So when you grab white people, and tell them they voted for Trump, why would you get the idea that that person voted for Trump? What would indicate this? They're not wearing a mega hat. Can you show me her Trump workout fittings that she was wearing? Did you see
I don't know
his election badge on the
listen,
on the front?
I listen, what he did was horrible, but I don't think this has anything to do with race. That's what I just believe. I don't see race written on this one. I don't see any a racial component here.
Yeah,
but
so there's other victims. How many of them were black?
Hold on for a second.
No, how many were black?
You can establish that with the audience. I don't see race here. So you have to.
You also thought Carmelo Anthony did nothing wrong.
What does Carmelo Anthony have to do with this story here? I don't.
You referred to something that you see, and I'm just referring back to something else you saw. You saw that there was nothing wrong with Carmelo Anthony, and you were incorrect. And you trying to say that him taking a white person, saying you voted for Trump, doesn't imply race, is just ignorant.
It's up for you to establish that. That's not up for me. I just don't believe it's race. But go ahead. You can tell me why it's race. I don't believe it's race.
So if I assumed you voted for Kamala, why would that be, CT?
You have to tell me, man. I don't know. You said it. I don't know. Go ahead, buddy.
You don't know? You have no idea?
You said it. I didn't
No,
say it.
you have
to establish what
you have no
believe.
idea.
It's not what I don't know. What I can't go into your head and think for you. What are you trying to say?
So you're telling me that if I assumed you voted for Kamala Harris, that you wouldn't know why that would be?
No. That's for you to establish. I have no
Okay.
idea. Go ahead, buddy.
All right, CT. You're back on your pro-black shit. I got you.
I'm not bringing up race at all today. I'm just talking about one guy who attacked all these women. I didn't bring up race at all. I think this has a lot to do with just people not being having little to no situational awareness. That's up for you to establish the race thing. I didn't bring it up.
So you can't say what the dude. You can't. So the dude made a political comment in the middle of attack towards a white person, and we can't infer anything from that.
What do you infer from that? It's not about what I infer from it. It's what do you infer from it?
No, sir.
I didn't see race here.
You didn't see race.
No. If you saw race, you established it. So you talk about it. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying what I thought. I didn't see race with this. Please go ahead, buddy.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, I see you're being.
I just see a mentally ill man who needs to be incarcerated for the rest of his life. That's what I see.
Again, CT. Regardless if he should be incarcerated or not, what he said gives motive to his thoughts of what he was doing. Correct? Like him saying that girl did something to his kid. Clearly, that indicates that psychosis or that schizophrenia that he has probably is accurate, because how that doesn't make any sense, right? So the things he says that we can infer stuff from, right? So why would he go up to a white chick and start hitting her and telling her about Trump? Why would Trump have anything to do with the attack?
I have not interviewed Di-Quan. I don't know what was going through his brain when he said Trump. I don't know. To me, he sounds like an individual who's just yelling at the sky, which I said earlier. And I think he's just rambling off. This is what if he's truly paranoid schizophrenic, and I've been around people like that, these people are not in our reality. So he's just spouting off stuff. He could spout off. He could call her a giraffe. It's all the same in my book. He's insane. He doesn't need to be on the streets. To me, in my opinion, there's no.
I'm going to go back to work while you carry the water for these pro-blacks. But I just want to remind you. You're a pro-black. But I want to remind you.
Hold on for a second.
I'm not done. I'm not done.
Pro-black. I don't think he's pro-black. I'm not trying to be pro-black today. You said I was trying to be pro-black. I never brought up race. I truly believe that this man is clinically insane. He just needs to be off the streets.
Yeah,
and he's a danger to any population. Well, he's really a danger to liberals. He's a danger. You brought it up, so you talk about it. I'm not talking about something that I don't even think of.
So, CT, why is it that this particular city itself has, in the last year, 2 black people attacking white women that both happen to have schizophrenia?
I couldn't tell you that, man.
The one said, "I got that white bitch." Was that racial? Did he kill that girl on the bus because it was racial? Or was it because he was crazy?
Again, I don't know.
Okay. So we don't know anything. Well, just remember the pro-blacks in the chat that are saying that this had nothing to do with race. Remember that they said the whole reason Carmelo Anthony got into that altercation was because the white kids were racist. Remember that. There was nothing to indicate that, but they for sure knew it. Just remember.
Okay. What's up, Kung Fu CJ? Go ahead, buddy. You're on mute. I can't hear you. Is it me or is it?
Can you hear me now?
There you go, buddy. Go ahead.
All right. The headphones don't work. bro. I grew up in the worst part of Washington, D.C. I seen these people, and it doesn't matter what their race is. If they have a narrative in their head, they're gonna attack. It was one guy. I put it in the chat. It was one guy that always wanted to beat up us. He was almost a grown man. We 12, 13 years old, and he would always come when we were and want to fight. Until Melvin Foster, who came out of DC, he was a boxer, and Melvin started whipping his butt. Every time he came where we were, he would show up, and Melvin would whip his butt. And then he had to whip his own brother's butt because his brother cracked out, methed out, started acting the same way. Whatever the narrative is in their head, that's what they go off of. It's as simple as that. If that narrative is because of white women that such and such happened, or this happened, or that happened, then that's who they attack. If they think uppity blacks are the reason why XYZ happened, and it's in their brain, they attack.
That's why when Savage came up here talking about, he called me a pro-black, or I'm on my pro-black stuff today. I was like, bro, like, honestly, this has nothing to do with race today. This has everything to do with an actual mental illness. This guy is clinically insane. He's been let out of court, or his cases are dismissed. These liberal judges are literally unleashing an animal into society. I don't give a goddamn what color he is. And I think it's horrible what happened to those women. And whoever that judge is, I can't even find the goddamn court case. If anybody can look up the court case for me and find all these judges that keep letting this sharecropper out. But the thing of the matter is that whoever these judges are need to be recalled. There needs to be a recall on on their term, because these people are causing a danger to society. But it's really up for that community to be aggressive with this kind of guy. And mind you, Kung Fu CJ, it may be only one or two within that community. Get them out of there. All the businesses, every time you see them, get the water hoses out, do something, drive this person away. This person is dangerous. And I've been around these types of people, and I've been in these communities where it's always this one or two people. It's like, why don't they get rid of this person? So, I don't see any race with this. I don't even know why race was even brought up in the first place.
Well,
go ahead. He's been let out because he's black. That's not even we don't have any proof of that. Hold on for a second. I'm sorry for Savage. We don't have any proof that he's been let out because he's black. We don't have any proof of this. It's not about. We have to really stop saying these things and start proving it. Did the judge say, "I'm gonna let you out because you black"? We don't know this, man. We don't know. There could be so many reasons why this guy has been let out. And I could always go to North Carolina's inmate database search and find hundreds of thousands. Well, I don't know about hundreds of thousands, but all types of blacks incarcerated. So I don't know if it's the whole thing about him being let out because he's black. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, Kung Fu CJ. Go ahead, buddy.
But here's the thing. CT. I worked in the prison system. It is not just blacks. We talking about everything. Asians, Hispanics, Indians. When they go left, when they go wrong, they go wrong. And if they need help, they need medication. And it all depends on how great or how good the system is when it comes down to clinically saying that this person should not be in society and we need to put them in a padded room. But because they didn't close down all the insane asylums,
St. Elizabeth is one that was in D.C. and the people that were there for help, some of them would escape. St. Elizabeth is right across the street from the Boys Club and the McDonald's and the Safeway. And they would come walk into the McDonald's and cause havoc. They would go in the Safeway and cause havoc. The thing is that these people need a place to go. Yes, they probably don't need to go to jail, but they need another place to go so they can get the proper treatment. And without that, you got DSA talking about letting everybody out the prisons. Oh my God, do you know what kind of chaos that would happen if they ever get any kind of power or in charge? You'll have 100 of him running around in one state.
Yeah. I agree. Let me hear what this guy has to say here. Here we go.
And that is what it is about. I had somebody say, what would Jesus say? What would Jesus do? Live by the sword, die by the sword. You know, he thought it was cool to go punch a 5'2" woman in the face. You know, let's tie him up in a chair and let a 6'8" dude punch him in the face. See how he feels about it. I'm sure it wouldn't be a lot of N-words coming out of his mouth. It would be, bro, stop, bro. Just boom, boom, boom. Take him out like the garbage. Put him in the trash can on Tuesday. Get rid of him.
Danville, what's up, buddy? With the $2 super chat. Facts, Kung Fu CJ. I live near there, right on MLK.
Rid of him now. We got pedophiles. They get like 3 years in prison and they get let out. This is on that level. He's a mass shooter. This is like a school shooter level criminal. This guy is like literally like a DC Comics level villain, a Marvel level villain. This guy's a monster. Needs to be taken off our planet immediately. Free trial, fair trial, expedient trial. Get rid of him now, please. And people say, oh, again, it's not Christian to have the death penalty. What do you mean? He's got time in a jail cell to talk to a priest and get right with God before he dies. What if that was your mother?
Exactly. Yeah.
What if that was your sister?
Yeah.
What if that was your wife?
Damn.
You're still going to be, we can't have the government, take care of people. It's too much power to give the government. The government kills us. The government kills the citizens. The government oppresses us, taxes us, sends us off to war. And then this criminal, you're going to pay over $100,000 a year to put him in some cushy prison where he'll be raped by Bubba and he'll like it. Seriously, just solve the problem now. Solve the problem permanently. Get him off the planet. He doesn't deserve to live. He absolutely does not deserve to live. And like I just said,
I agree. Well, I agree.
It's a little iffy there.
Yeah.
If that was a woman in your life that you were related to or friends with or you knew, I think you'd feel the same exact way. And I think that you do feel the exact same way. Look at his criminal record. 5'9", 220 pounds. I didn't know they stacked SHIT that high. Wow. Well, he's got all different haircuts as well. The spider cut, always a indicator. Di-Quan Mustard, attempted murderer who should fry in the electric chair. I would call your congressman or call your senator and ask him why we don't have punishments for serious violent criminals like this. I know there's been a lot of criminal justice reform.
Stop calling and just become the congressman. Become the run. I have to say this, man. Start being more civically involved. You know. Yeah, these people in these liberal places, man, become civically involved. Excuse me.
They want to send the social worker out, take care of the problem. Somebody like this, they can't ever see light of day again. And ultimately, a court of law is not serious enough to address his crimes against humanity and innocent people. That woman literally woke up that day, thought about, I got an appointment here. I got to go to work here. I'm happy going to see my family later. And he saw her on the street. She waved at him. She smiled at him. And he said, I'm going to end your life. I'm going to conquer you. I have the right to do it because I'm stronger than you. Well, here's the thing, Di-Quan Mustard. A lot of people have guns. A lot of people are armed. And a lot of people don't like it when you violate their rights and try to kill them. So if we live in a society that is supposed to protect freedom and protect the citizens, why do we have these predators walking among us doing these things, getting let out of jail over and over and over again, over a dozen times? But then if you have an ounce of cocaine, if you embezzle a little money, whatever, you go to jail forever. There's no equality. There's no justice in our justice system. That makes me so mad. Really, really makes me mad. Get him back up there on the screen. Get him back up there on the screen. This is a guy that decided he had the right to punch random women that are just walking down the street. They're minding their own business. That are just enjoying their day, enjoying their life, because the only thing that makes him happy is getting to do this to people and the knowledge that he'll get away with it. He knows he's going to get away with it. He knows, oh, give me a year, maybe 2-3 years in jail, prison, and then I'm out. I get to do the same thing again. Maybe I'll even sell drugs because he doesn't have.
No, I think he's crossing the line here. We don't know if this guy Di-Quan is a drug dealer. It wasn't on his jacket that he was into drugs. Now he's just making that up. But go ahead.
He's just an aggressive career criminal.
Basically.
Yeah, to a degree. Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
This is an amazing story.
I think it is. I think it's pretty wild.
Excellent content, by the way, CT.
Thank you.
Excellent content. I do see a lot of women caping for this man.
No, you don't. I hope no woman is stupid enough to cape for this man.
Well, they're going to use this, hey, it's mental illness. They like to use the word mental illness when stuff like this happens, but clearly he's not mentally ill. This was a temporary lapse of sanity because he has an actual life, right?
I don't know what he does.
Well, right here it looks like he's a parent, right? Is that
his son passed away or something? I don't know.
His son passed away. Yeah.
Has that been confirmed?
Did he delete his parent? Did he delete his child?
No.
Well, that would make any parent go crazy then.
That's true.
Okay, so now can we get some details how the child passed?
We don't know if the kid passed or not. Remember, we're dealing with a man who's schizophrenic. So
who just said that he was deleted? You just said it.
There's been
he says it on the video.
We don't really know if that's true or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen, whether black or white, sometimes I didn't see the video. He was just walking across the street and randomly just punched a woman or what?
Yeah, he randomly punched her. Yeah.
Sometimes stay out of a man's way, period. Whether you're black, white, fat, Chinese, Indian. Sometimes a man is on a rampage.
Let me get to the story, 777. You got to stop playing.
I'm just saying, you don't know what's
funny. It's not even funny, bro. What you talking
Sir, listen.
Yeah.
Even if it's a woman, stay out of my way. You know what I mean? I may knock you. I may just deck you. You don't know what's going on with me. Leave me the hell alone. Walk away. Too many women try to be in a man's business. What was she doing, sir? Was she in his business?
No, she did the mistake of saying hi to him.
Why would she say hi? You don't say hi.
I don't know. I think I believe a lot of liberal women are like a dodo bird.
Yeah.
They you got to read the room.
Exactly.
If you see a guy walking down the street and he's
right,
you kind of want to cross the street.
CT in the South, they're hospitable.
Yes, very.
They are hospitable, and them saying hey to a perfect stranger is normal. I get it all the time, and I've started doing it. Why? Because it's an okay thing to do.
Yeah.
But
not with the crazy mother effer though.
You don't know he crazy because you don't know him. It's the first time you say, "How you doing?" and keep walking, and all of a sudden you get punched upside the head.
Listen, sir. Here's what you're forgetting. You don't mess with a middle-aged black man, sir.
Him being black has nothing to do with
this.
Sure, it does. It does.
First of all, he's not even middle-aged.
He's not even
middle-aged. 31 years old. Race has nothing to do with this, man. To be honest with you, man.
Listen, race has everything to do with it. It was a white woman. It was a white. Was she white?
whether she was white or not, race has nothing to do with it. He's not even middle age. He's 31, 32 years old. Middle age is not even. What are you
He
talking
picked
about?
listen, this was a sexual act. He picked a white woman because he
How is it a sexual act? Did he rape her? What are you talking about?
He probably wanted to. What
What, bro? Can you can't prove? If oh my god, listen, it wasn't a sexual act. It wasn't. What do you stop?
Sex is an aggressive act.
Punched her. He didn't rape her. So what are you talking about?
Sir, okay, but check this out. Sex is an aggressive act where you're thrusting viciously into a woman's
What does
vagina,
that have
right?
to do with what he did?
He maybe was extremely horny. He should have released his
No, we don't know
semen.
if he was extremely horny or not.
He could have been suffering from
You're just making
over.
it up. You're making this up, man. While you're talking,
There's it's clinical. It's over.
talking about. Listen, bro. Why don't we stick to the facts? Like, unless you know he was horny. I mean, how would you even know he was horny?
He could have been suffering from over sementation. It's when you have too much semen in your balls. It's called over
Where you getting that from?
sementation. It's called over sementation. We've all been through it. There's a lot of semen that builds up and it turns you into a crazy person.
Hey, man, why don't we just watch some more of the video?
Sure, let's watch this.
Broken.
Yeah.
This is how Di-Quan Hunt's sister.
Wait a minute, it's too low. Go ahead, 777. You
Okay.
You got the floor. Go ahead.
He was a parent. Listen, he was a parent. He was going through something, and I'll tell you right now, as adults, we don't just randomly say hi to random people like that. It's none of your business to say hi to me. Don't say hi to me because you don't know how I'm feeling that day. Don't even say wonderful day because I might just delete you. That's right. Why would you try to sting a bee? Leave the bee alone. Leave the bee alone.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Everybody's not friendly. Everybody doesn't need to say hi to somebody.
Yeah, but
Leave
you're in a neighborhood. The neighborhood that he's in, that he was walking in, is $1 million home neighborhood.
Yeah,
the annual income for household is what, $150,000 a year. The people in that community, the culture or the customs, more than likely, hey, how you doing, pal? You know,
keep it moving.
the lady probably, for whatever reason, incorrectly assumed he was from that area, and that's probably what cost her that assault, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And what I was saying is that had she had more or better situational awareness, she probably, if a guy is about, if at that 10-foot radius, if a guy hasn't smiled to you by then, you're in danger.
You're in trouble.
So
yeah.
Men need to smile. If
White
you are
women.
a woman and a guy hasn't smiled and you're walking on the street and he's walking this way,
you're in trouble.
Something's wrong. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying earlier. Go
You
ahead.
don't need to walk. White women.
What do white women have to do with? What are you talking about?
Listen,
man?
white women around the
What do white
globe.
women have to do with this one woman? What are you talking
Well, can I finish my sentence? White women around the world, pay attention when you walk past.
What do white women around the world have to do with this?
Can
one
I finish
lady?
my sentence? When you walk past an angry black male,
careful. White? It could be an angry man. Period. It doesn't have to be
It could be an angry Muslim. The Muslims do the same. Do stuff. Come on, man.
Did he knock her flat out cold?
Yes, he knocked her flat. That's pretty disgusting, actually.
And then what else did he do?
He slapped her and punched her, and then ran after her. And then he proceeded to run after this woman. That's some crazy stuff, man. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Listen. First of all, she should have had her guard up. She should have been a little bit more cautious. You don't just, hey, how's it going? This guy could have been leaving the scene of a. He could have been leaving the scene of a domestic where he stabbed, allegedly shot, did anything. He could have raped someone just now.
Yeah.
We don't know who these men are that we're walking past. I was in a Lego store the other day. I was walking past a man that looked like he was gonna be a MASS Ooter. I thought he was getting ready to light everybody up. I started looking at the exit and shit, looking at my surroundings.
Yeah.
Tall white man, had fatigues on, looked like he was in the military. I didn't know what was going on. There was no kids around him. I didn't know
Yeah.
what are you doing in here, sir? Anytime you see anyone around where they don't belong, respectfully, watch out. You know,
Yeah.
if you're in an all-white community, you see that one, black mother effer.
What
Be
are you
careful.
talking about, man? Why do you keep bringing up
Vice
race,
versa.
man?
No.
What does race have to do with what's going on today,
Okay,
man?
listen.
Like, we're only talking about one guy
There
and
was a
one
shooter.
woman or two women. What do
Listen to what I'm saying.
What do the overall
Let
white
me finish.
population have to do with it?
Just let
What are
me
you
finish.
talking about,
Let me
man?
finish. You got people on there ranting and raving all day. Let me finish my
We're
sentence.
talking about today. What today?
You
son
gotta
of a
be
bitch?
careful. You
What
gotta
do-
be
what-
careful.
This has nothing to do with black and white.
It does. You gotta.
No, it
She was
doesn't.
white. She was white.
What are you talking about?
He didn't hit his sister. He didn't hit his sister.
How do you not know that the?
How do you know none of his victims were not
Yeah,
black?
bro. Like, what does race have to do with?
He's been
this
arrested
topic,
over
man? What are you
14
talking
times.
about?
Come on,
This
man.
is about the slavery thing from 400
Slavery has
years
nothing to
ago.
do with this. Slavery has nothing to do.
Saw
with
her
this.
white skin and he wanted to punish her for the slaves. I'm telling you, this
That's
is what
not,
it's about,
no,
man.
That's not what happened.
He probably
That's
would have
not-
raped her. He probably would have raped her if this was a dark alley.
but probably doesn't exist.
If this was a dark alley at
Probably
nighttime, he
doesn't
would have raped her.
exist. She probably wouldn't have been out at night in a dark alley. What are you talking about?
He would have took it from her if this was a dark alley.
No, you're just making this stuff up, man.
Probably orally at first.
You're
Forced her to
making
give
this
him
stuff
oral.
up. Why don't we just stick to the facts? The facts, sir.
Anytime
What are
there's
the-
a
what is the
okay.
fact?
Here's the
What
facts.
is the fact?
Here's the facts. Anytime you're around someone that doesn't belong there, you need to get the hell out of there.
Okay. Now
He
we're
didn't.
talking.
She should have
Seven
crossed the
says
street.
if she was racist and crossed the street, she'd be okay.
Yeah.
Ryan says kick 777. Thanks. 777.
Bye.
Guys, get the likes. So Ryan, salute to you, buddy. Positivity is coming. It's getting annoying. Like, what does race have to do with? Like, what are you talking about? All right, let's do this. Here we go. Thank you so much, 777. Let's get you up out of here.
Another animal who never should have been back on the streets.
Exactly.
Di-Quan Hunt not only
Di-Quan.
preys on the most vulnerable, he records it.
That's the real issue. That's the real issue. You sitting here playing with me. That's the real issue. July 21st is the real issue. July 21st, that's the real issue. Nah, don't wave to me.
Oh,
Don't wave
From what we
at
see
me.
in this
Come
video,
on, bro.
his victim didn't engage with him at all, but the video shows Hunt knocking her out cold. Then he kept pulverizing her.
You still talking? You still talking? July 21st, Elijah, my son.
Di-Quan Hunt was arrested after that attack, but not before harassing, terrifying, and even brutally assaulting other victims.
You mean? So with that McDonald's, you want to run? You want to run, mother? Huh? I bet you run again, mother. I bet you run again, mother. You said something else? You said something, mother.
This is unbelievable. This thug's rap sheet spans 13 arrests, 14 years, assault, domestic violence, weapons charges, probation violations, breaking and entering. Many of those cases just dismissed. Now he's free to roam the streets. If it's this bad now, though, imagine how bad it's going to be if the socialists get a foothold in local government, state government, city government. They think our system right now is too punitive. Should it be 20 strikes and you're given what, home confinement and a foot massage? Here with me is North Carolina State Rep Tricia Cotham. Representative, this is happening in your county. These videos were
I wonder what she's about to say.
disturbing. This guy is obviously a complete psychotic. How does this happen? I think Americans watching this don't understand how this could continue over so many years.
Well, thanks for having me on, Laura. I'm sorry that we have to talk about another horrendous crime in Charlotte. It happens because we have allowed Democrats, to very liberal Democrats, to coddle criminals, to focus on more concerns of hard criminals, monsters, and their ability, and to keep having this revolving door out of Mecklenburg County where they still go out and create more crimes. This one in particular is absolutely sickening. Just by watching those videos, every reasonable person realizes that this man is a danger to society, and especially he is targeting women just on a walk, going to their car in broad daylight and then has the ability that he posts it on his own Instagram channel and bragging about it.
Over
This
years.
is absolutely
That just lets you know he's insane.
over years, and post the crime that was just a week ago. This is just absolutely reprehensible and disgusting.
For someone like this, who clearly cannot be rehabilitated, there's no rehabilitating this animal. Sorry.
I agree.
But that he would continuously be allowed to cut a deal for lesser offense, get out again to harass, terrorize, and brutally beat this woman.
Big Dog Physique, what's up, buddy? With the $5 super chat. The fact a woman allowed herself to have a baby by this guy highlights a deeper issue. I wonder if his baby mother is black or white. Well, I mean, regardless of what race she is, I do agree with your first statement. It is mind-boggling that this guy is a breeder, let alone somebody would breed with him. Yeah, it is kind of mind-boggling, to be honest.
I mean, again, judges, DAs, I mean, these positions matter. That's why it's important for people to know who's responsible and how these decisions are made. It can't be cloaked in kind of broad verbiage about, the problem with crime in the United States. We've got to get very specific. So tell us about that.
Well, absolutely. I mean, our district court judges, a big problem we've had. And
is that it? I think that's it. This is pretty wild, man. This is pretty wild. I wish liberal women would call in.
Somebody in the chat says he's a national hero.
Living like Jesse says, you see the news out of Charlotte, Di-Quan Schafar Hunt filmed himself beating up white women. Yeah, people only told me about it 500 times yesterday. Yeah, it's crazy. Blacks are violent. Breaking news. We interrupt this program to tell you that black people are violent. They beat up whites sometimes. Did I see that? No. What happened? No, black people beat up white people. It's insane. No one's ever heard of this. Yeah, what do you want to show about it?
Nick is stupid. Black people don't have any military, no power, to be honest with you. Blacks aren't beating up white people, man. Let's be honest about it, man. I don't know blacks don't have any power to subjugate whites. And you got to stop making all these things about race, man, because Nick is going to lose that game. Blacks don't have any global power. They don't have any power to influence governments. They don't have any power So it doesn't. Okay, we're talking about one schizophrenic guy. What do you think about what Nick said, Kung Fu CJ? Go ahead, buddy.
He's a buffoon. Yeah, he's always been a buffoon. Simple as that.
Yeah. All right, let's see. I'm trying to find some more videos about this guy. 777, come back in an hour, man. People are really getting tired of you. Come back in an hour. Let's see, man. Guys, get the likes up in the chat. Share the video. Positivity is coming your way. All right, who else is talking about it? Let me see.
After videos showed him chasing and harassing women in Charlotte, including one attack.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't play that one. That's that music. Hang tight.
Yeah, it's got the music in there.
Give me a second.
I think Black Conservative did one on it. And Antoine Daniels did one on it.
Let's see. Anton. Let me see. Anton. Did he do a video on Di-Quan? This animal that needs to be locked up. Let me see. Di-Quan. I don't think he did. Let me see.
And you got me searching.
Hold on for a second.
You're probably overpaying for cars.
Yeah, I don't see anything. Get the likes up, guys. Big Dog Physique with the $5 super chat. Here I am, 36 years old, well established, in shape, and don't have kids. And this ape is out here breeding. I'm low-key jealous, honestly. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's kind of wild, man, that this guy Di-Quan has kids, man, and he's out here breeding and doing what he's doing. Yeah, I don't see anything from. Let me see what Black Conservative Perspective wrote. I mean, did he do a video about it? Let's see. Black conservative perspective.
Man, for some reason I keep getting your video.
Yeah, I don't see a video. Yeah, I don't think he made a video about it. I don't think a lot of people. Hold on for 1 second. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see a video from him.
You know why I can't find it? Because I'm pulling clips for WNBA draft and PSA. That's probably why it's not giving it to me.
Yeah, I don't see anything. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't see too much about it. Let me see. Here we go.
That was recorded and then put on the internet.
The suspect, Di-Quan Hunt, is in jail, but his criminal history is raising concerns about why he was free in the first place.
Well, Alexander Rios Malvia has more on this investigation tonight and what neighbors are saying.
Tonight, we have an update of that woman who was seen in that video that was attacked on this sidewalk in Daleworth. A spokesperson for that family says that she is now recovering at home and wanted to thank the community for their support during this difficult time.
I like sent it to somebody. I said, oh my God, because I've sent like 7 different videos to people because it's in Charlotte. It's crazy.
This is where one of the women was allegedly attacked by Di-Quan Hunt, punched in the face seemingly without warning. The video spread quickly online and it helped lead to Hunt's arrest. We're choosing not to show it because of its graphic nature.
I could have been that woman that was walking.
And that's what has people here asking how something so random could happen in a neighborhood filled with people. Court records show Hunt has previous convictions, including assault with a deadly weapon and disorderly conduct. Many of his previous charges were dismissed. An attorney who is not involved in this case says the justice system can only punish someone for crimes they have already committed, not for what they might do in the future.
Honest opinion, I wanted to find him.
Oh, now we're talking.
There we go.
I wanted to find him.
Now the attacks are sparking a bigger conversation about what could make people feel safer, including more public cameras and better access to mental health care.
You can't live in fear. You can't stop walking around and doing your thing, but I mean, that happened right here. A lot of pregnant women walking with their babies and a dog, and just, it's a lot of people my age. All you're seeing are people jogging, people biking. I mean, there's a lot of people running in Charlotte, so I see that a lot, but it's been pretty safe.
For residents, the hope is what happened here doesn't change the way they feel about their neighborhood. As the investigation continues, CMPD believes there could be more victims and are asking them to come forward. Hunt was taken to a medical facility for treatment and then is expected to be transferred to the sheriff's office, where he will be charged with assault with a deadly weapon. In Daleworth, Alexander.
He should be charged with attempted K-wording. Don't you agree, Kung Fu?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be charged with assault with an attempted K-wording, man. He could have K-worded that chick, man.
Man.
To be honest with you. Yeah.
The only thing I'm seeing it on some podcast that we don't associate with or know about, but then it's mainly the news is the only ones really reporting it.
Yeah. It was big. It's big on Twitter for some reason. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's big on Twitter. Women should cross the street, man. Women should cross the street.
I got you.
When they see something, when they see a guy who's not, my biggest indicator is smiling. If a guy is not really smiling, as a woman, you should cross. You should cross the street.
Yeah.
Men are dangerous. All men are dangerous. Let's be honest about it. All men have the capability of being, and I feel like most women should approach it that way. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm thinking, everybody is pretty much kind of agreeing, like, maybe they should cross the street. I mean, if you're in your own neighborhood, there's a male approaching you on the same side of the street, and they're not, you don't recognize them from the neighborhood. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. and you got to remember, more women have purchased handguns in the past 5 years than anybody.
Yeah.
We're talking about whites and black women. We're not talking about the other ethnic groups. They have started purchasing guns, handguns. So,
well, you know,
and that's why I put when I did the.
Yeah. You know what I noticed about other ethnic groups of women, non-blacks and non-whites? They walk in pack. They
I know it's always 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, like a lot of they'll walk in a pack. They're not. Yeah, you don't really find a lot of those women walking alone, and they're not into that. Nah, they'll walk in a pack. It's like a pack of them. But you will see a lot of black and white chicks walking by themselves, thinking that they live. I don't know where they think they live, and forgetting that men are dangerous. But those other women, they know how men are.
Yeah,
they know. Yeah. They know how men are.
Man.
Yeah. Get the likes up. Get the likes up, guys. The real Tyler Durden says, what's her name again? Irina Zarutska. She was stabbed by a black on the train in the back. What does this have to do? Okay, so the guy was black. So okay, what is that? Why do you think people bring up race all the time? Go ahead.
They bringing up races because they keep talking about race.
Yeah.
They need to listen to Morgan Freeman. Stop talking about it.
Yeah.
If you stop talking about it, it go away because it really doesn't have a bearing.
Yeah.
People attack people for different reasons.
Yeah.
You know, like the Nolan Wells case, they tried to make it about race. It's not about race. This guy wanted to stay and hang out with this female. If they'd have known he was inebriated a little too much, they probably would have been more forceful and said, no, you need to come with us. We don't want to explain nothing to your mama when we, after the fact. So, but
go ahead.
Like I said, there's no, they bringing it up. They bring up the race card so they have something to talk about. They have something to lean on. When in this case, if you look at his rap sheet, he probably abused the baby mama.
Yeah,
and got arrested.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah. Did you hear Martha Reeves? Did you hear Martha Reeves singing at?
Bro, bro, that hurt my ears, bro.
Yeah.
That hurt my ears. That really did.
Oh, say can you see the early light? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, or the rampart.
Oh my God!
We watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, and the rockets red glare streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets